Welcome to Audiobook Insights channel. In this video, we will listen to the book, The 4-Hour Body, by Tim Ferriss. The 4-Hour Body is a comprehensive guide to optimizing your body through minimal effective effort. Tim Ferriss, known for his rigorous self-experimentation, presents body hacks to help you lose weight, gain muscle, improve sleep, enhance sexual performance, and boost athletic ability. Ferriss shares evidence-based techniques like the slow-carb diet for rapid weight loss, the Occam's protocol for muscle gain, and the use of kettlebells for fat loss. He also explores unconventional methods for improving sleep quality and sexual health, backed by his personal experiments and expert advice. By following the strategies in The 4-Hour Body, listeners will discover efficient ways to achieve their health and fitness goals. This book provides a practical roadmap for anyone looking to transform their body and lifestyle with scientifically proven methods and minimal time investment. There are a million different diets out there promising everything from quick and easy weight loss to everlasting youth, and the sheer amount of advice can be overwhelming. Where do you start? How do you know which ones really work, so that you don't end up buying into a fad and wasting your time? Thankfully, all the hard research is already done for you by the author, who tried out numerous diet plans and exercises, gathering information from his personal experience to come up with body hacks that you can easily implement in your daily life. Backed by evidence from a wealth of sources, such as medical practitioners and the world's best athletes, these blinks provide you with some of the main techniques the author discovered for losing weight, gaining muscle, improving your sex life, sleeping better, and boosting your athletic performance. The author's personal journey serves as a valuable guide, offering practical and tested advice that cuts through the noise of conflicting dietary and fitness information. One of the primary techniques for effective weight loss is intermittent fasting. This eating pattern involves cycling between periods of eating and fasting, which helps to reduce calorie intake and improve metabolic health. Intermittent fasting has been shown to promote fat loss while preserving muscle mass, making it a popular choice among fitness enthusiasts and athletes. For those looking to gain muscle, the author emphasizes the importance of strength training combined with adequate protein intake. Resistance exercises, such as weightlifting, stimulate muscle growth by creating small tears in muscle fibers, which then repair and grow stronger. Consuming enough protein, ideally through lean meats, eggs, and plant-based sources, provides the building blocks necessary for muscle repair and growth. Improving your sex life can also be influenced by your diet and exercise routines. Regular physical activity increases blood flow, boosts energy levels, and enhances mood, all of which contribute to a healthier and more satisfying sex life. Additionally, maintaining a balanced diet rich in essential nutrients supports hormonal balance and overall sexual health. When it comes to sleep, establishing a consistent routine and creating a conducive sleep environment are key. The author recommends minimizing exposure to screens before bedtime, maintaining a cool and dark bedroom, and sticking to a regular sleep schedule. Adequate sleep is crucial for physical recovery, cognitive function, and overall well-being. Boosting athletic performance involves a combination of proper nutrition, strategic training, and recovery. Consuming a balanced diet with the right mix of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats provides the energy and nutrients needed for peak performance. Incorporating high-intensity interval training, HIIT, can improve cardiovascular fitness and endurance. Equally important is allowing time for recovery, which includes rest days and activities like stretching and foam rolling to prevent injury and promote muscle repair. In conclusion, the author's insights and personal experiences offer a comprehensive guide to achieving your health and fitness goals. By following these evidence-based techniques, you can effectively lose weight, gain muscle, improve your sex life, sleep better, and boost your athletic performance. These strategies are designed to be practical and sustainable, ensuring that you can incorporate them into your daily life for long-term success. Whether you are a fitness novice or a seasoned athlete, These body hacks provide a clear roadmap to a healthier and more fulfilling life. Key Idea 1. Start your bid for a good body with a Harajuku moment, followed by the minimum effective dose. To become good at what you do, you need to dedicate yourself to the task. That's why, for a decade, the author met with renowned athletes and scientists and offered himself up as a test subject for unconventional fitness methods to discover the most effective way to achieve a good body. What the author learned during those 10 years was the importance of the minimum effective dose, MED. This key concept was created by Arthur Jones, a leading specialist in exercise science. From his research, he identified the minimum amount of effort that would produce the desired outcome. In fact, anything more than the MED would have an unfavorable effect. Putting this theory into practice, Brian McKenzie, a triathlete and Ironman competitor, changed his training schedule according to the MED method. Previously, he used to train 24 to 30 hours per week, which put a strain on his body as well as his personal relationships. With the MED approach, however, his training was minimized to 6.5 hours a week and consisted of strength training, CrossFit, and pace work. As a result, McKenzie placed fourth in the most intense race in the world, the Angeles Crest 100-mile endurance run. His body had trained to become aerobic at maximum speed, which was more effective than the high-volume and low-speed training he used to do. However, before you can put the MED into practice, you need to first experience a Harajuku moment. This refers to the instant when you realize that you need to do something. The term comes from Chad Fowler, CTO of information and technology company InfoEther and a friend of the author. While vacationing in Tokyo, Fowler ended up in Harajuku, hoping to do a bit of shopping. Unfortunately, he couldn't find anything that he liked because he was overweight and told his friend, "For me, it doesn't even matter what I wear, I'm not going to look good anyway." It was at this moment when he was saying those words out loud, that Fowler had his Harajuku moment. He asked himself why he was successful in every aspect of his life except for his health. After that realization, Fowler started to take more care about what he was eating and took up cardio training 3 to 4 times a week. A year after he had his Harajuku moment, Fowler had managed to lose 32 kilograms. Key Idea 2. Lose weight fast with a slow-carb diet and a protein breakfast. If you want to lose weight, there are a bunch of diets out there to try. But one that has been proven to work is the slow-carb diet. By using it, within 30 days, the author managed to drop 9 kilograms without exercising once. There are 5 rules to abide by in the slow-carb diet. The first rule is to stop eating white carbohydrates. That's all types of bread, rice, including brown rice, potatoes, pasta, tortillas, and cereal. These foods are high in refined carbs and can spike your blood sugar levels, leading to increased fat storage. By eliminating them, you stabilize your blood sugar and reduce your calorie intake, which helps with weight loss. Second, you need to keep eating the same meals. The supermarket may give you plenty of options for foodstuffs, but only a small portion of them won't cause weight gain. So stick to these 3 categories: main proteins, eggs, beef, pork, chicken breast or thigh, legumes, black beans, red beans, soya beans, borlotti beans, and lentils, and vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, spinach, asparagus, peas, green beans, sauerkraut, and kimchi. These foods are nutrient-dense and provide essential vitamins and minerals without the excess calories. The third rule is to avoid drinking calories in the form of milk, as well as soy milk, fruit juices, and soft drinks. Instead, you can drink large quantities of water and unsweetened tea and coffee. 1 or 2 glasses of red wine per day are okay, but you should keep away from beer as it contains more calories. By eliminating sugary drinks and high-calorie beverages, you reduce your overall calorie intake significantly. Fourth, don't eat fruit, as many fruits contain fructose, which is a type of sugar. Tomatoes and avocados, however, are exceptions to this rule. Fruits, while healthy in moderation, can add a significant amount of sugar to your diet, which can hinder weight loss. Sticking to vegetables and avoiding most fruits helps keep your sugar intake low. And the final rule is to allow yourself a cheat day, where, once a week, you get to eat anything you want, even pizza or beer. This is because binge eating once a week increases your metabolism and stimulates fat loss. A cheat day can prevent diet fatigue and make it easier to stick to your eating plan during the rest of the week. It can also provide a psychological break and reduce cravings, making the diet more sustainable in the long run. For the slow-carb diet to work effectively, you also need to eat a protein-rich breakfast. Just consider the author's father, who was also on a diet plan and was losing 7.7 kilograms of weight per month. However, when he started skipping breakfast, his weight loss rate fell to 2.5 kilograms per month. That's because missing breakfast usually results in overeating in the evenings. A high-protein breakfast helps stabilize blood sugar levels and reduces hunger throughout the day. Furthermore, including a minimum of 20 g of protein in your breakfast within the first hour of waking reduces cravings for carbs. Some proteins that you can have as the first meal of the day include eggs, cottage cheese, a protein shake, or turkey bacon. Protein is essential for muscle maintenance and can help keep you feeling full and satisfied, reducing the likelihood of snacking on high-carb foods later in the day. In summary, the slow-carb diet emphasizes the importance of eliminating refined carbs, sticking to nutrient-dense meals, avoiding calorie-laden drinks, limiting fruit intake, and allowing a weekly cheat day. By following these principles and starting your day with a protein-rich breakfast, you can effectively lose weight and improve your overall health. Key Idea 3. Drop some kilos with the Russian kettlebell swing and pack on some muscles with the Occam's protocol method. Meet Tracy Reifkind. For most of her life, she had been overweight, and at 41 years of age, she weighed 111 kilograms. Tracy dreamt of visiting Italy, but her obesity kept her from fulfilling that wish. Then Tracy was introduced to the Russian kettlebell swing by her husband, Mark Reifkind, a former powerlifting coach for the U.S. national teams. The Russian kettlebell swing is the most effective way to lose fat rapidly and was created by Czar Horton, an ex-firefighter from the Albuquerque Fire Department. There are 3 steps involved in the Russian kettlebell swing. First, position yourself so that you're holding the kettlebell between your legs. Then bend down, and when the kettlebell touches the floor, lift it up quickly. Repeat 3 sets of 5 deadlifts, making sure your head is always facing forward. For maximum effectiveness, it is important the kettlebell touches the exact same spot on the ground each time. This consistency ensures that your form remains correct and your muscles are being worked efficiently. Second, instead of putting the kettlebell on the floor between your feet, as in step 1, this time swing it further back then forward again. With this variation, you will automatically work up a pendulum motion as you touch and go. The momentum generated by the pendulum motion helps to engage your core and lower back muscles more effectively, increasing the overall calorie burn. Third, focus on swinging the kettlebell so far back so that it reaches behind your legs and up below your buttocks. This final step maximizes the range of motion and ensures that you are utilizing your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back muscles to their full potential. By engaging these large muscle groups, you burn more calories and build more muscle, which helps to accelerate fat loss. Following these 3 steps, training twice per week in sessions of 15 to 20 minutes, Tracy lost more than 45.1 kilograms in weight and 20.4 kilograms of fat in just 3 months. Her remarkable transformation showcases the effectiveness of the Russian kettlebell swing when performed correctly and consistently. For others, such as Neil Strauss, the author's friend and the best-selling writer of The Game, losing weight wasn't the problem, but rather gaining muscle. To try to solve this, Strauss began following the author's own Occam's protocol method. The protocol involves many weightlifting exercises, including the overhead squat, where you perform 10 squats and lift a barbell at the same time. To do so, you need to position both feet slightly further apart than shoulder width and about a foot in front of your hips. Make sure you bend your knees to a 45-degree angle and your thighs are parallel to the floor. This exercise is effective for building muscle because it engages multiple muscle groups, including the legs, core, and shoulders. Incredibly, by switching back and forth between the Occam's protocol method and the Russian kettlebell swing, Strauss managed to gain 4.5 kilograms of muscle in just a month. This combination of fat-burning and muscle-building exercises provides a balanced approach to fitness, ensuring that you not only lose weight but also gain muscle, improving your overall physique and health. In conclusion, whether your goal is to lose weight like Tracy or to gain muscle like Neil, incorporating these proven methods into your fitness routine can yield significant results. The Russian kettlebell swing and Occam's protocol method are both effective, evidence-based strategies that can help you achieve your fitness goals. By committing to regular training and maintaining proper form, you can transform your body and improve your overall well-being. Key idea 4. Increasing your libido and switching up the angle and pressure of your sex positions will lead to better sex. According to sex researcher Sheer Height, more than 2/3 of American women fail to reach orgasm during intercourse. Furthermore, Alfred Kinsey, a sexologist, found that almost 50% of them couldn't orgasm at all. However, by changing the angle and pressure of sex positions, women have a better chance of experiencing orgasms. Meet Nina Hartley. Hartley has starred in over 650 adult movies and is a well-known star in the industry. And then there's Lexington Steele, the only male porn star to be awarded the Adult Video News Awards, considered the Oscars of porn, 3 times. Without hesitation, Steele stated that the best sex he's ever had was with Hartley. Hartley has 2 suggestions for orgasmic sex. First, adjust the angle of penetration so that the tip of the penis touches the woman's G-spot. Second, alter the pressure so that the man's pelvic bone is in contact with the woman's clitoris. So, in the missionary position, a pillow should be placed under the woman's lower back to help elevate her hips, and then the man should keep his hips as close as possible to the woman's hips by kneeling. For pressure, Hartley suggests that the man slowly moves his hips in small circular motions or side to side to make sure that his pelvic bone is hitting the clitoris. Another way to have better sex is to increase your libido by upping your testosterone or luteinizing hormone, LH, levels. LH is responsible for ovulation and is strongly linked to the female libido. To increase your testosterone or LH levels in the short term, the same advice applies. You should eat at least 800 milligrams of cholesterol, for hard-boiled eggs, for example, a few hours before bed, one night before you want to have sex. This is because both testosterone and LH are made from cholesterol, which is produced most efficiently during the night. Key idea 5. Take a cold bath and get a good night's rest with 2 hours of REM sleep. Do you ever find yourself in bed trying to sleep when your brain just won't switch off? You try counting sheep, switching positions, turning on the TV and other tactics, and before you know it, it's 4 in the morning, and you're still wide awake. If this sounds familiar, you, just like the author and many others around the world, might have insomnia. To help you fall asleep, try taking a cold bath 1 hour before you go to bed. In 2002, during the author's sleep biology class at Stanford, the professor remarked that the cold was very effective at triggering sleep. Specifically, his suggestion was to fill a bathtub with 2 to 3 bags of ice and then sit in it for 10 minutes an hour prior to sleeping. This was the one technique that helped with the author's insomnia. The next piece of advice is to aim for 2 hours of rapid eye movement, REM, sleep daily rather than the classic 8 hours of shut eye. REM is the most important stage in the sleep cycle for memory and regulating emotions, and you can trick your body into entering the REM phase more quickly by making it believe it won't get enough sleep. You can perform this REM hack with the Everyman method, which allows you to feel fresh and awake on only 5.2 hours of sleep each day by having one core sleep of 4.5 hours and 2 further 20-minute naps. Alternatively, you can use the Huberman method, which instructs you to take 20-minute naps, once every 4 hours, 6 times a day. It's important not to go over the designated 20 minutes, just as it's important not to miss a nap by more than 30 minutes because that could mean a few days are needed to get back on track. The hardest part will be the first 2 weeks, as your body starts to get used to a new sleeping pattern. But when you master this technique, you'll be functioning on only 2 hours of sleep per day instead of 8. Just imagine all the reading you can do with all that extra time. Key idea 6. You can improve your vertical jump in 2 days and use the pose method to run the proper way. Each year, more than 300 of the best college footballers undergo physical examinations that include a vertical jump and a 37-meter run in front of NFL coaches and talent scouts. An inch or a fifth of a second could be the difference between getting, or losing, an offer from a football team. For this reason, many aspiring football players are hoping to be trained by Joe DeFranco, an expert who can increase an athlete's vertical jump in only 2 days. After being trained by DeFranco, the author increased his vertical jump by 3 inches. He managed to achieve this by learning the following: start his jump holding his arms over his head, just like an Olympic diver. Because the shoulders contribute almost 20% of the jump height, it's important to use your upper body strength to swing your arms down as fast as possible. The faster you pull yourself into a half squat, the higher your jump. Additionally, it's vital to avoid getting into a wide squat, as this can reduce your jump by 1 to 2 inches. But to be good enough to receive an offer from an NFL team requires more than just a good vertical jump. Another key criterion is that you be able to run properly, which you can learn with the pose method. The technique was created by Nicholas S. Romanov as he was completing his PhD in physical education at the Russian Academy of Physical Culture and Sports. In 2005, Romanov posted a video of himself running on ice, and it went viral. The reason was that the technique he used for running on the ice is also the most effective way to run on dry ground. Build speed by using gravity and leaning forward instead of being fully dependent on muscular exertion. Make contact with the ground using the balls of your feet. Keep your knees slightly bent at all times instead of straightening them. Rather than push off with your feet, move your effort toward your buttocks. Try to hit a stride rate of a minimum 90 steps per minute per leg. Key idea 7. Improve your running speed with competition conditioning and double your swim distance with the total immersion technique. Allison Felix, a 17-year-old student, broke her high school's 200-meter sprint record, after which she started training with world-renowned coach Barry Ross. Following a year of training under Ross, in 2003, Felix broke the 200-meter world record. One of Ross' main training techniques is what's known as competition conditioning, which stems from a study called Energetics of High-Speed Running, integrating classical theory and contemporary observations. The training is very simple. The objective is to be able to walk a distance of 100 meters in under 23.8 seconds. To reach this goal, 3 times a week, Felix trained to walk as fast as she could for 15 minutes so that she first walked in one direction for 7.5 minutes and then had to make it back within the next 7.5 minutes. With each session, Felix pushed to walk further in this time frame. After practicing this method for a month, Felix could walk 100 meters in under 23.8 seconds, indicating that she had achieved baseline conditioning for competing. The effectiveness of this training technique stems from the walker's strong feeling that the movement is inefficient and the resulting desire to jog. However, running speed isn't the only athletic skill that can be improved in a short amount of time. The author managed to double the distance he could swim with the same number of strokes using the total immersion technique. The technique was taught to him by American swim coach Terry Laughlin, and its main points are as follows. Focus on turning your body when you breathe in instead of relying on pulling with your arms or kicking your legs. This will help you push forward with minimal effort. Look straight down to ensure that your body is in a horizontal position at all times. Cut through the water with your hands facing downward and extend your arm fully so that it goes beyond your head. Aim to increase your stroke length rather than your stroke rate. Reduce the number of strokes per lap by using the momentum of each downstroke to propel you as far as possible. Stretch the arm that's underwater and turn your body completely to the side when taking a breath. You'll know that you've stretched it far enough when you feel it in your lower side, as if you were reaching for an item from a shelf. With techniques like these, you can attain results faster than you ever dreamed possible. Final summary. To lose weight and gain muscle, follow the minimum effective dose method and avoid eating white carbohydrates, like rice, pasta, and bread. The minimum effective dose, MED, approach is about doing the least amount necessary to achieve the desired outcome, ensuring that you are efficient and effective in your efforts. By eliminating white carbohydrates from your diet, you reduce your intake of refined carbs that can spike your blood sugar and contribute to weight gain. Instead, focus on consuming nutrient-dense foods like proteins, legumes, and vegetables, which help maintain stable blood sugar levels and support weight loss. Train yourself to get by on just 2 hours of REM sleep to maximize the time for other pursuits. While this advice may sound extreme, it emphasizes the importance of optimizing your sleep to enhance productivity. Quality sleep, particularly REM sleep, is crucial for recovery, cognitive function, and overall well-being. Some techniques, such as polyphasic sleep schedules, aim to concentrate sleep into more efficient cycles, allowing for shorter overall sleep durations while still gaining the restorative benefits of REM sleep. However, it's important to approach this with caution and ensure that any changes to sleep patterns do not negatively impact your health. And finally, learn to run faster and swim further with competition conditioning and the total immersion technique. Competition conditioning involves high-intensity interval training, HIIT, which alternates between short bursts of intense exercise and periods of rest or low-intensity exercise. This method improves cardiovascular fitness, increases speed, and enhances endurance, making you a more efficient runner. By incorporating HIIT into your running routine, you can build stamina and speed more effectively than with steady-state cardio alone. The total immersion technique, developed by Terry Laughlin, focuses on making swimming more efficient and less exhausting by optimizing body position and movement in the water. This technique emphasizes streamlined body alignment, minimizing drag, and using core-driven movements to propel yourself forward. By practicing total immersion swimming, you can swim longer distances with less effort, improving both your endurance and overall swimming performance. In conclusion, achieving your fitness goals involves a combination of effective training methods and smart dietary choices. By following the minimum effective dose approach, avoiding white carbohydrates, optimizing your sleep, and incorporating advanced training techniques like competition conditioning and total immersion swimming, you can lose weight, gain muscle, and enhance your athletic performance. These strategies, when applied consistently and with proper guidance, can lead to significant improvements in your physical fitness and overall health.